Hello everybody, I am Venkman427, and today I am going to be doing something a little different.
That video was uploaded 2 months ago. So that was still in 2017. And that video has given me the most views, the most subscribers, and the most possible, growth on this channel than I could have ever imagined. I never would have thought I would have ever gotten this far. Now, I know I haven't gotten very far, but I've got quite a good following. And since it is 2018, I thought I could look back at what went on in my channel. What were some of the big moments in my channel that really led me to my biggest growth? I guess you could say some of my happiest moments, or some of my favorite things, or specific things I may remember, kind of thing. Because it's 2018, and despite some of the bad things that went on in 2018, there have been a lot of good things that went on. And I was quite happy. In fact, one of my favorite videos to make was the Canadian tries to make South Korean snacks. That was one of my favorite videos to make, and it still is one of my favorites. As well as the Reader Rabbit one, which was the retro game review one. That was a great one. Now, for anyone who has been on this channel long enough, they would remember. Let me try to see. Well, you would, for anyone who has been on this long enough, you would remember the fact that my channel was named Glorious Golden Gaming before I made it into just Venkman427. So, before I even ever conceived before my channel really blew up, it had always been Glorious Golden Gaming. And this is when as you can clearly see when this is going, this is a little song I made. It's not actually a song, it's really cringy, and I'd prefer not to listen to it. There actually isn't any vocals or anything in here. It's just really bad. It was really synced up really bad. It was when I was still barely kind of learning basics of proper editing, kind of thing like that. But yeah, now as you can clearly see, at least from what I think, I feel like my thumbnail making skills were a little better, and I think it was because I had Photoscape at the time, and I had this color base. So that kind of became my thing, to have at least what I thought it was the whole, have the face and then the fancy little text kind of thing like that. I felt like that kind of became a thing. That was when Glorious Golden Gaming was a thing. And then I kind of decided to go a little more simplistic kind of here, as you can say. And then it kind of just went and I'm still trying to improve it and kind of things like that. But yeah, so if we look back, you know what, I think this is actually a good video to click on.
Hello everybody, my name is Venkman427. Hello, there you go. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I want to not only show you guys how I record and how everything works, but to kind of prove that you don't need to have a great expensive YouTuber setup to make good content. And you'll see what I mean when I open the door, so let's just get into this. So, you walk in here, there's stuff on the ground. Sorry, this place is a mess, but here is where all the magic happens.
So, if it wasn't obvious, that is what stuff. That's kind of what that's exactly what my setup used to look like. That was 4 months ago. And that was the microphone I used. That was like a makeshift little thing I had. I've still got the same computer, same monitor, same mouse and keyboard. I just recently gotten my keyboard and mouse. Actually, I think I gotten my mouse and keyboard literally like a few hours before I made the video, just because I gotten this stuff, and it made me think how lucky I was to have what I have. and it kind of made me want to make this video to kind of think about stuff. And I know I do have a lot of stuff. Like, I am quite fortunate to have the microphone, the computer, the things that I have, and I'm very grateful for that. And I kind of wanted to make the video to kind of put in perspective. And I know it wasn't kind of the best kind of way to show it off, because it's the whole I'm showing off my big, my really weird big computer and my keyboard that glows, and I'm so, I don't have a lot of stuff, so if I can do it, then you can do it, and then, I kind of, thinking about now, it kind of made me look kind of a little bit of a dunce doing that, because it wasn't really, it was kind of the whole, like, it's like having a rich person complain about the fact that they didn't get their parents to buy them the limousine kind of thing. It kind of sounded like that, but yeah, that was the microphone I used. That was a Rock Band microphone. If anyone remembers, like, the games Garage Band, Rock Band, you get like the really weird drums, or everyone remembers the guitars that you couldn't actually play the guitar. It'd only have like a few keys on, like, on the big long handle, and then you'd press those and you have to time it with the beat kind of thing. That's a USB microphone from that. And let me try to see, can I find a video where I still had that microphone? Well, I think every video before this one had that microphone. So you know what? Let's try it. Let's go with that one. Hello everybody, I am Bingman427, and welcome back to Planet Side 2. So that's what my microphone used to sound like. And actually, wait, hold on. Hold on, I'm actually trying to figure something out. It doesn't sound exactly like the microphone that I used to use. I think that was because there was a point in time before I could get the fancy new setup stuff that I have now. At the time, a deal that I made with my parents, because again, my mom and my brother had to buy this. So one of the deals they made with me is I wasn't allowed to use again, this is clearly, you could clearly tell this is, I think I had been up in this room that I have here just for a little bit, like for a little while, like not too long, and you can clearly see because there's a table that I have in the background. But one of the deals that I made with them is that I wasn't allowed to have again, if going back to the other setup video that I showed you, the if I can, you can thing, they didn't want me using that because it was MacGyvering. So, and I understood, so I had to use my headset microphone. So I'm going to try to see if I can... Trying to see if I can find the... Okay, face off. Trying to see if I can... Because that doesn't sound like it. I'm going to go back to the... If I can, you can video, because I think, this would probably be it.
Hello everybody, I'm Vig.
That is the one. Man. Yeah, you could clearly tell the videos weren't as good, and the bit rate was very low. That was definitely me from a while ago, but yeah. I just thought I'd go back and things like that. And man, I forgot there was a time where I didn't have thumbnails at all. I just chose specific things. Oh my gosh, perfect editing. I remember that so much. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that one. It was really bad and cringy, but it was the perfect editing was the first video that I ever decided. I basically spent like almost like 4 hours on it, and I was just like, okay, I recorded this video that was clearly, it was like 19 minutes and 30 something cents, because again, the outro and the intro kind of thing that I had there. And I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna sit down, and this is still in the phase before I had like the when I was still like in the downstairs office, which is now my mom's actual like office where she works. So I was still in there, and my grandma was coming over, and she was doing some laundry. And again, I at the time I actually didn't need my help quite as much. So at the time, like I'd only like get up some few times to like help her put away things, and every time she'd ask me to like, hey, can you come here and help me? I'd always be like, oh man, no, that's taking away time for like edit. Oh man. And all that really happened in that video was I added a lot of text. Like if we watch it, like it's just a bunch of text that I ended up,
and boom shakalaka.
I ended up putting on screen at like specific points in time.
We're starting off pretty good.
Like can we hold on, let me try to what is happening? There we go. Let me try to see if I can. Oh yeah, and I
explain this again. Hopefully now, if I remember to go back and edit some of these things properly. But the main reason why I want to bring this back is just because we were missing a little something. So, like, because again, like I'm repeating myself. You know what? I'll just shut up. Sorry.
That was literally it. Like the only time, like the only things that I ever edited in was like some text, and that was it. Like, and I was just so excited because I spent so long on the video, because again, this is when I was using Film Express 4, and I was like, oh man, this is gonna be great. It's gonna be so amazing. I'm gonna have so much, like, I'm gonna be doing so well at this. I'm gonna add the text here, add the this there, and I'm gonna maybe raise the audio a little bit here to exaggerate it, things like that. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Oh my god. And then the easy way out, the ultimate cheese taco. The only reason this had used Filmora is because Film Express, you need QuickTime with Film Express if you want to have MOV files, because this is when I started, well, if you can clearly tell, this is when I started having what was it? I started the idea of filming like in real life kind of thing. So I mean, I don't usually do that a lot, mostly because it's my YouTube channel is based around gaming, but I thought it'd be a cool idea to kind of do this little thing related to cooking. And the file type was MOV, and so it didn't take that, so I had to download Filmora. That was like the only time I'd ever had it, and I just like I hated Filmora. It was so bad. And because again, it had the watermarks and everything like that, and the quality ended up being terrible with it. So it was just like, but man, oh yeah. And then I remember there's always a point in time here, and I think it was, oh man, I can't remember, but I know it was usually around. I ended up, there'd be a lot of times. I'm starting so much. There'd be a lot of time, kind of, or for a little while around specific important time where I ended up, I don't know why, but I ended up somehow deleting a lot of the world files, or they got reset. Like I'd end up clicking on them, or I'd go into the world with the wrong Minecraft version. So I'd go into like the like hardcore world that originally like didn't have mods, but I'd go into it like with mods, or I'd go into it without mods, kind of thing like that. It's just, man. Oh, and then there's a lot of things like those tell like why I didn't upload, things like that. This is we're not gonna watch it just because it's got some not stuff in there that I don't like, but it's mostly, again, obviously you guys can go watch it, but I think it shows off a few people's faces and things like that, and I don't associate with one of those people in there. And if that person is watching, hi, how you doing? But yeah. And then the getting the new microphone and things like that, that was just great. Yeah, man, man. Looking back at it now, like most of my channel life, I don't know why the videos seem to stop here. Like I don't know why. It's like I go back 6 months, and then for some reason all the videos are there. I think it's because I have to go, sort by most, you know what, let's go to check the most popular video. It is still the 7,100 views, and then that one only had 1,000. That is mostly because that one came out after. This one came out after this one, so it wasn't as good. Oh wow, really? The Hello Internet one was actually kind of popular. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I could understand Soulnet. That was new. Oh yeah, it was. Actually, come to think of it, that was this Hello Internet was my first video. I had only had my YouTube channel up for a few days, like not even a few days. Like I think it was literally like a day or so. And I was just like, you know what? I'm so excited. I gotta make a video. So I recorded it on my iPod, and then I uploaded it from my iPod. So the quality, actually, hold on, let me check the quality. It's on what I will be offering. It's 240p. Like it's absolutely atrocious. Like it could have been 1080p, 30 frames per second, but since I uploaded it from my iPod, it was just and literally the entire video that goes on for 2 minutes and 38 seconds was just me saying, hey, for anyone who finds that my channel exists, I'm going to be uploading stuff soon. And it was like, so cringy. And oh my god. Oh, and then the survival craft. That was the first time I ever started doing gameplay because I got fraps. My brother got me fraps. This is a whole, like, here, you're doing the YouTube thing, you're gonna get fraps. And again, fraps wasn't great, which is one of the reasons. I don't know why. It only seems to affect certain microphones. Like, certain microphones can be really weird and, like, muffled, while other microphones don't get affected at all, kind of thing with it. But fraps was kind of And again, it had AVI files, which is why none of the videos that I had related to the survival craft kind of stuff were more than, like, what was it, 15 minutes, because there was a point in time where for some reason, I don't know why, but YouTube wouldn't allow me to upload videos that were longer than 15 minutes until a certain point. Then I was able to upload them, and I was actually kind of okay with that because again, it was an AVI file, so sure, it looked pretty high quality-ish, but again, it was fraps, so the AVI kind of got messed up, and it was a mess. It was ugh, God, but man, that's awesome. It's just so cool to look back at some things. Oh yeah, Cosmeteer. I ended up, again, one of the reasons I ended up stopping Cosmeteer is because I kind of ran out of things to do, and that's one of the reasons why I haven't also done Betacraft a lot, is because I'm trying to think of things I can do, like I can add on to. I know there's probably a lot of things people are like yelling at me saying there's more plenty of stuff you can do on there, you just kind of thing like that. But yeah, man, it's just cool to look back. It's great. Oh yeah, and then the days of Xmas. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of deep, since we see this here, before I continue on with this, one of the reasons I haven't been able to do Deep Rock Galactica is because I love that game. I was given, I was a beta tester. So I had the game for a few days, and I got to test out the game, and then basically what ended up happening is I ended up having the game, I had the game for a few days, and I can still go download the game, but when I would go to, like, one day it was just the whole, like, I'd go to boot up the game, and it'd be like, nope, sorry, beta testing's over, you can't do it, can't play the game, sorry, you just gotta leave the game, kind of thing like that. So it was really sad because I only got to do like one episode of it, and I only got like a few hours of gameplay into it, but it was really fun. It was great, but I need to breathe. So going on to the it was the 6 days of Xmas. Oh geez, a year ago, man. The whole idea I had for that, and in the last episode of the Days of Christmas thing, I decided, you know what, I can't do the game, I can't do that part anymore. Because what ended up happening is, it was hard to keep up with comments, and the way that, again, I had school, so I couldn't keep up. It was the whole, every day I would look back at people's comments and then build them, and the problem is not everyone would leave comments, or, you know, it'd be the whole, I can't do it because of school, and then there's only like a few episodes of that, and then I just decided, you know what, I can't do it anymore. But yeah. Oh yeah, Garage Mod. I remember, again, there's only like a few episodes of it because, again, the only thing I could think of doing was just to like goof around in it, and it was about, oh yeah, and then Team Fortress 2. Oh yeah, Tabs, totally accurate. Battle Zombulator. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my videos clearly don't get a lot of views and they're not very popular. But hey, what you gonna do? What you gotta do? What's life about? Oh yeah, and then yeah. Okay, well, again, I thought I'd make this little video to look back at what my channel's been like over the past year or so. Because, yeah, we've got 9 more months, which is actually quite a while, before we reach the 2-year anniversary of the channel. So, yeah. Without further ado, Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you're going to have a great 2018. Hope you're going to have a great 2018, and I hope 2018 is going to be very great because 2017 and 2016 have kind of been iffier years. It's kind of been a rough patch in human history, I guess you could say. But yeah, without further ado, hope you enjoy 2018. Hope it's going to be good for you. See you guys in the next episode. If you want to see more of my content, please subscribe. Leave a comment down below as it is appreciated. And give this video a thumbs up if you do like it. This is a terrible outro. Don't know why I'm stumbling so much. But either way, see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!